Hi Aquarius, happy birthday. Beautiful. So we're about a week in your birthday month. I hope you guys have a glorious birthday whenever it falls. Happy birthday to any Pisces who's watching, coming up for February, because this is your February 2019 reading. So happy birthday, guys. You know, you are the original creative thinker. You're the one who can think outside the box. And for some reason, I feel like it's going to be important this month. Maybe not in a bad way, but in a... you're able, you know, you come up with ideas that others just don't get. So anyway, in some way you may be asked to use that, and you're qualified. So welcome everyone. This is your February 2019 reading. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Some come for their planets, which is fine, and those just intuitively guided. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am freestyling your reading. I'm still not sure what type of format I'm going to use, but I am going to use a couple different oracle cards for you. We haven't used these ones yet. They're called the Celebration of Love. And we're going to use this deck, which, I just forgot the name. I think it's called the Good Fortune. The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. Why do I feel like I've read this off to you? I have not used these cards in a spread yet. The Good Tarot or the Celebration of Love, and we are going to also add in the oracle cards we used last month, which are the Whispers of Love. Oh, I'm surprised I remembered all that. Actually, I didn't. The books are right here. So we will play it by ear. I'm not worried how long your video goes. You know, so those who are coming for a short video, this will not be the one. So, you know, I'm just going to let it flow, and let's just see what the reading has in store for us. Let's get started with the Tibetan Singing Bowl. We just want to clear our energy, clear our mind. Take some deep breaths. Make sure you're inhaling through the nose. Hold it for a second, and then slowly just exhale it. And let's get started. Beautiful. I love holding it in my hand and just feeling the vibration through my body. And I know some people are like, that's not the way you do it. It's the way I do it. You know what I mean? I respect it, but I also feel, you know, you got to get comfortable with doing, you know, bringing it alive in different ways. Okay. Anyway. I think what we're going to do is let's start with the Celebrations of Love. And they have one word on them. So we will be reading from the book. That's okay. That way we know exactly what they meant We have our own interpretation, right? So I'm going to use these for a base, I think, of what's going on. Well, not even really for what's going on. I'd rather look at what's going on right now. And this is what we need to know. And we'll let the tarot tell the backstory. Okay. Let me put my feet down. Gratitude. It feels like gratitude either after a storm, but so it does feel like coming out of a storm, but being thankful for that storm. Storms aren't always a bad thing. So definitely seeing a purpose behind it. You know, I'm feeling kind of like Saturn energy. Like something realized, something learned. Something learned. And this is where the gratitude comes from. Trust. I love the energy of this card because I feel like it's the whole universe saying to you, trust. Like trust in the process. Have faith. Beautiful. Joy. That's beautiful. Reflections in consciousness. There's like an awareness of your higher self, the energy. It's almost, you know, I'm getting this feeling like I figured that I was getting help from the universe. I was getting help from my higher self. I was telling myself that, but did I truly believe it? Or was I just going with the motion? There's something within your emotions. You know, I can only, you know, it just kind of feels like, of course, something that you've been through. Wasn't easy. However, it has the energy of Saturn, so it feels like major lesson. And then to have gratitude on top of that tells me that you are aware of it. Because I don't feel like it's saying, make sure you have gratitude. I feel like, you know, to get through whatever path you were on, and it just feels, you know, I don't know, at places I feel like my feet are getting burned to like move me. And that may mean something to someone, I don't know. You're moving out of the fire. You're moving out of the fire. That's probably why your feet were on fire. You're moving into a calmer time, much calmer, a much more reflective time. I feel like saying fireflies will light your path, and I almost feel like it's at nighttime. Like at night, well, that's when fireflies come out. But I see like fireflies like literally lighting your path. Okay. I almost don't know if we need to read from the book, to be honest. On the bottom of the deck, I wasn't going to do bottom of the deck, but I just turned it around and looked right at it. I have awakened. Archangel Gabriel, messenger of God. So, it's like you're being called to now awaken. It almost feels like for some of you, it's like the energy of the universe needing you. And, you may be, some of you may have felt kind of pushed into spirituality and learning of it. Pushed because it's what you were meant to know, and because there's purpose behind it. I know this energy, and I remember getting this energy, and that's when I just started reading books on spirituality, everything I get my hands on, and this is the energy I'm feeling. So it's kind of like what I call the Albert Einstein effect, where it's the universe whispering epiphanies to him, right? Because creation needed this knowledge. I feel like if you know what I'm talking about right now, I feel like these are questions you've even asked yourself, like maybe I started this journey in anger or sadness or whatever it was, but what it did is it put this urge to have knowledge bigger than me, right? Bigger than the 3D. It feels like the energy, like after you lose someone and you're asking those questions like, why? But instead of just yelling at the universe, you're searching it out. You're learning about it. Doesn't mean you have to be learning about it in a book. Some of you are. That's just part of where you're learning. You're learning watching tarot channels. Some of you have created your own channels out of that. And, I know there's a lot of tarot readers who watch the channel, and thank you so much. Thank you. I definitely try to always check out your channels too. But I think you understand what I'm saying, like how I ended up having a channel, thinking no one's going to come, doing it anyway. And I'm not a big talker. But to you guys, I am. So definitely went out of my comfort zone, but felt guided to. Like I've never felt in my life before. I don't think I've ever felt that. So, and I think readers know that because all of a sudden you become attached, right? Okay. Let's do the Whispers of Love. Some of you just have to trust that, you know, when you are talking to whoever it is you pray to, whoever it is you seek guidance from, you know, a higher source, that your words are being heard. It's almost like this, the fireflies are there collecting your thoughts, and then they, I don't know, flutter off and deliver them to who needs to hear them. Aquarius, you have a great ability, especially in the month of February. Well, I mean, starting right now. You know, I'm feeling the energy right now, but that's just going to grow. Of really connecting to the universe, really connecting to universal energy, feeling it back. So really keep yourself open. You know, starts with gratitude, trust, and it's almost like put those two together, and what do you receive? Joy. Gratitude and trust. Do something for someone else, and it's coming under the gratitude card. I know it's kind of dark in here. Jeez, I just moved my desk a different direction again. Give your attention to someone else. So there's something within this journey. It's absolutely asking for you to give it back. There's something that you've gained, and it just feels like I need to go outside myself to help. Number 41, 5. So I feel like this is, you know, this is about now, right now. Right now. Spiritual connection, absolutely. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. It tells you to trust. So this is definitely one of the energies that we need to trust in, and remembering that the journey that we were just on, there was a lesson in there, and a major lesson which in some way changes you. Changes an action, changes a self-doubting belief that you had within you. I definitely feel for some of you, you know, this is a better relationship. I don't feel like, again, I don't feel trust is just a better relationship. I feel like it's in every area of your life, because for some of you, it's about, you know, you're on a path of seeking knowledge and trust in that. Trust that you are you're going right down the path you're meant to. And it's an abundant path, not just money, you know, and I'm not talking money, to be honest, but maybe money is probably going to be part of it. But what I'm feeling is a real a sense of connection. But what I was going to say is, I'm definitely feeling the energy of not being with this person. So, I'm not physically with this person. For some of you, I feel like you're making plans pretty soon of coming together with this person now. I don't know what I mean by this, but this is a relationship that is approved from above. I'm not really sure how I mean that, other than is approved. Some of you, you're not with this person. What is that? Number 27, 7, 8, 9. So maybe that's why I'm feeling, 9 is about the journey, right? And it's about learning. To me, 9 is also about learning, like wanting to learn, or what I have learned, the knowledge that I've learned. You can even look at it like a certain part of your career, but now it's time to move to the next level. With energy, universal energy behind you. It feels like this really loving energy behind this. The energy that's allowing us to know that there is this spiritual connection with someone. Maybe you're questioning that. But the energy that's coming with it is like very, very loving. What that tells me is living from my higher self, right? Living going with the flow of the universe. When the wave comes, I'm not going to dive into the wave. I'm going to go with it, right? I'm just going to flow with it. I do feel that some of you, you were together with someone in the past. I do feel like, you're one of the people here who, walked through the fire, so to speak, but great lesson. And this lesson changes you if you allow it. I do feel like you are going to be called to step outside your comfort zone. But I feel like this is also for your own growth. And I feel like it's very temporary, like almost like you're pushed, it's almost like you're on a stage, or you're in the back of the stage, and there's 1,000 people out there, and somebody pushes you out onto the stage, and you have no choice but to react. And I am feeling kind of like, and there's that crossroad, right? I can do one or two things. I can snap into what I know, right? Because I don't feel like you're being kicked out there unprepared. I feel like you're very prepared, almost like you stay too long. So there's a crossroad. Do I allow myself to snap into all this knowledge that I have and just I know what I'm doing? Or do I allow the fear to overcome me? I mean, I don't know. Okay. So, you know, you're coming up on an ending. You know, sometimes you don't have to call it an ending, because I just feel like it's a natural transformation into what's next. You know, if you don't resist it, right? Turn on your heart light. Huh. Turn on your heart light. You know, it's coming under the card joy. And definitely a connection, right? A higher consciousness. You know, the one. Turn on your heart light. It feels like you're being asked to, of course, open your heart. But not just open your heart. It's almost like, well, I'm ready to trust. Trust means I'm just following my intuition and not so much my head. You're still making choices for yourself, but you know what I mean? It's like, if I feel in my gut, it'd be, this is the way I should go, but then that's probably the way I should go. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. And hello, this is definitely about connecting to another spiritually, telepathically. This is the ability, and it's also, again, feels like, well, it's another 9. I don't know. I just feel like some of you are moving towards this ability. I know to get there, though, there has to be, you have to have a certain peace within yourself. Okay. So we have never used these cards yet. I have blessed them and everything like that. I just haven't used them in actual reading yet. So I'm curious. Go down with the 10 of Cups. We have the Moon, card of Pisces. We have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or beautiful Aquarius. You know, I have the Moon falling right under trust. So this is about a path of learning, a path of trusting, right? Because with the Moon, not everything is known. And I feel like, am I supposed to know or am I not supposed to know? So even wrestling with that, like how much can I know? Number 18, a 9. You know, maybe there's some things you will never know. And maybe you just need to be okay with that. Or not. But I feel like for sometimes, you know, you don't need to dig so deep. Some things just, you know, gotta go like, you know, I'm getting an image of like going around the clock, but it's the wheel, right? So it's destiny. And at each hour, you know, you're lighting a piece of paper, letting it burn, and then moving to the next hour. But it's like you can't move to the next hour until you burn that paper. And I can only assume that paper is, you know, whatever I was just in. Just taking what I have, memories, right? Just the memories, and moving forward. King of Swords feels like he's got a mask on. Although he stands for definitely living within your authentic self. I don't know why. I feel like this King of Swords wants the truth, but hasn't given 100% of their truth. This certainly could be you. So wanting the truth from another, yet not giving 100% truth yourself. I feel like for some of you, what this is talking about is like this need. I need to know something. A need that can overwhelm you. Because I feel like really restricted right now. And it is that energy of like, I'm not moving on. I can't move on until I know this, or I can't allow someone in until I know. You know, it's almost like meeting someone and saying to them, you know, are you going to love me for the rest of my life? You know, are you going to treat me like a queen, or you can treat me like a king? That type of energy. And, you know, well, trust, because I feel like the universe is saying, who knows? Because the majority of that's up to you, right? And this may be part of what someone's lesson is, because I feel like, even though we've talked about this many times in readings, but it's the hardest thing to do. And I feel like, especially the Ten of Cups here, and it's asking you to turn on your heart light. It's showing me this connection. It's showing me the potential of this beautiful Ten of Cups. But there's something. It's like something I've got to burn and let it go. And I have to trust in the connection. I feel like you have to trust. You have to trust in the connection, but you're feeling, right. Be careful of being in your head over this, because this is talking about like heart chakra. I just feel like this King of Swords right now is stuck. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Let's do another round. We have the Queen of Fire, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, for some of you, this Queen of Wands is connected to the Ten of Cups. Some of you may be the Queen of Wands. And I also want to remind you, you know, if you came to watch your sun, or your sun, moon, or rising, that's what you are right now. Okay, I get it. So if you are, let's say your rising is Aries, and well, no. Okay, what am I saying? I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna put her down. She's tripping me up. Look at her heart. Can you see these? Why is the light so bad? Her heart's activated. The Empress. Beautiful. Number 3. She feels very abundant. Not just abundant. This Empress right now, which is you, or someone you're interested in, but she feels very abundant, and I don't know why. I feel like she's got the secrets to starting things new from seed. For a few of you, I feel like you are starting over. You may be starting on a different career. I do feel like something within your path changed, probably a little bit unexpectedly. But I feel like in that same breath, I feel like you know, you will rebuild. You just have to have trust within yourself, and feel the energy of the universe, because you know, Aquarius, it's got your back. This is about really great, even creative ideas. Even if I'm not sure where it's going to go, you know, I need to take the action of the Queen of Wands. You know, be a go-getter. It's a Strength card. Card of Leo. For some of you, this Queen of Wands could certainly be Leo. Eight, 9, 10, 11. Strength card's telling me that, yeah, there is something you had to overcome. And it is, you know, it is, or it feels like a new start. It may, you know, it may not have been something that you, again, were running towards, so to speak. But I do feel like some of you are put on a spiritual path. And you know why? Well, I feel like that will be revealed later. You know, I don't know. I just don't know. I just feel with the moon here, like, and I feel that energy of, like, you know, we can't have all the answers. Sometimes we need to move forward. Sometimes we need to trust. And you'll instinctively know where to go. Some of you, you know, you are asking someone else for the truth about something. It could be the way they feel about you. But I feel like whatever it is, again, for some of you, there's something that you aren't revealing either. And it could be your feelings towards this person. Almost, because it's almost like that energy of, like, well, I'm not going to say how I feel about you until I hear how they, or I'm not going to tell them how I feel until they tell me how they feel. And it's kind of like you dim down your light because of that. Wow. You dim down your light. And that can't be helping you. You know, I never saw it like that before. Like taking your heart light and it's dimming it down. To the point where, do you even still see it or feel it? Turn on your heart light. Turn it back on. Connect with consciousness. Connect with above trust. And some of you who have a spiritual connection with someone, I feel like you also have to trust about the timing of when it comes together. And don't rush it, so to speak. And I feel like I have to say, you know, you're not going to know everything about someone before you can make that commitment. So, but yet I feel like, you know, I feel like that fear lies with you. Because I feel like you would hear what you want to hear. Especially because, you know, ending up as the Empress. Oh, this is very, very loving energy. Alright, we're going to bring out the Cosmic Tarot, and we're just going to do some clarifying. I know I didn't mention many signs. You know, I don't know. I just kind of feel like you'll know by the story, really. Alright, I'm going to look at the King of Swords first. Look at that, the Queen of Swords just popped out. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, and she has the Lovers behind her. For some of you, this may you may have confronted someone if, you know, they have a if they have someone else, if they're with someone else. And again, that energy of, you know, it smells like the King of Swords is asking the Queen of Swords, but yet the King of Swords is hiding something himself. I don't feel like this Queen of Swords is hiding. I don't feel like she is. She or he. But that doesn't mean they're not thinking of someone else. This could absolutely be your energy too, right? So I'm with someone, but my attention is elsewhere. My thoughts are elsewhere. Someone picking up on that partner. And perhaps even questioning it, but yet, what's he holding back here? Let's look. I have the Ace of Pentacles and I have the Five of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm picking up this energy, but I feel like this King of Swords is, how do I say this, like playing the victim. And this is probably just one person, but I feel like this King of Swords, male or female, but it's the dominant energy. I do feel like at their place of employment, I feel like they play the victim, and they may seek attention that way, or get attention that maybe they don't get otherwise. I feel like this is kind of an isolated story here, because I'm definitely feeling the King of Swords doesn't know if the Queen of Swords is cheating or not, but he does know that her mind is on another. Tell me a little more here. I have the High Priestess, the Hierophant. You know, I definitely feel like this is a marriage, especially coming out the Queen and the King of Swords. But you know, it is about a commitment in the world. Well, I feel like somebody is here who's dealing with what I was just talking about in some form. It doesn't have to be verbatim, right? Because I feel like I do feel like someone's playing the victim, and I feel like the one who's playing the victim, I do feel like there is then a separation. There is an ending to it. Because I'm seeing new beginning. If you are this energy, you know, and I keep saying playing the victim. I don't know why. Because on one hand, I could see, you know, because I do feel like this queen has pulled her energy away. And this could have already happened, but this is something you're hanging on to. This is definitely about an ending of this relationship. And I feel like the one who leaves is the one, I don't know, who feels innocent, who feels somewhat victimized. And I don't know. All I can say to that is I feel like, never mind. So I have the World. The World talks about entering into the next chapter of your life, keeping your spirituality intact, right? It's the yin and yang. It's the balance of. So I can move into. It's the energy of living through your higher self and having the ability of that. There is this past energy you have to find a way to overcome. Again, it's okay to be in victim mode, and we've all been there, and we've all played the victim. And I feel like that's it. You have a right. You are a victim. But it's almost like the fiddle has gone away now. Oh, that sounds so mean. It's that fire under your feet. That fire under your feet. I feel like this scenario here really fits in with those who are really seeking to learn more, connect more to the higher self. For others of you, I feel like the King of Swords. Again, the King of Swords is sitting here not knowing all the facts. But there's a new start here anyway. And, with the Ace of Pentacles leading the way, that's about abundance, right? That's the possibility. That is the potential. But we got to reach that, right? And what I feel is, so we gotta try to let that go. And I also feel that there is help there for you, almost like people put in place. Sometimes it doesn't come till the last second, but nonetheless, it just feels like it'll be there. And I also feel like for some of you, like there's help coming your way, but it feels like it's the most unexpected way. It's like looking down, I don't know, on the ground and seeing one shiny stone, and you pick it up and it's a diamond. Like, what? Something's very unexpected, but I feel like it's coming in like a rough looking package. Whether it be a person or a thing. And, stay aware. Stay aware of the signs. Stay in the present moment. Okay. I want to come down to the Queen of Fire. We have the Two of Pentacles. So, Queen of Fire is also about, look at that, Ten of Pentacles. Which is also connected to the Ten of Cups. Look at that, Three of Wands. I have the word joy up here. Three of Wands, to me, is about an energy, a change in my energy, an excitement, a letting go and enjoying the adventure of sometimes not knowing. I do feel like this is the energy of, for some of you, this Queen of Fire. You're either making a decision to be with her or him, or they're making a decision. And, you know, I do feel like, oh, look at this. I have the Wheel of Fortune in my hand, too. Wow. So, you know, it's destiny. Destiny, but I'm reminded of that wheel. And even in the Ten of Pentacles, it looks like a wheel. Burning that paper. You know, this is a decision to be with someone where I feel if you pay attention to your intuition, your spirituality, and yeah, you know, get out of the head. I have no swords here, so this isn't a decision that's made in my head. And I feel like if I'm able to truly just trust in the process, go with the flow. You know, the wheel is spinning for you. Here is the potential of the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Well, I mean, that just covers us in every area. I feel like there's something about a decision here, you know, whether to be with this Queen of Wands or she's sitting with the decision of, I feel like I feel like even if I want to, there does seem to be like blocks. However, I feel like these blocks are getting smaller. Almost like you're meant to overcome these ones. What's that mean? I feel like that what that means is the blocks have been put in place along this path. Sometimes it had to slow you down, stop you, for whatever the reason. I have the Seven of Wands. So is part of this decision based on what those around me feel, what those around me are saying? Do I need to defend the direction I want to take to others? Maybe. But this is about making yourself happy here. To thy own self be true. Some of you, this could certainly be a block. You know, other people's opinions, whatever they are, not matching yours. And it's more about other people not understanding your perception. But, you know, it doesn't matter. Especially with the Three of Wands, you know, this is about stepping out, right? Stepping out and keeping an optimistic outlook. Even feeling the energy of destiny's kind of driving me here. Okay. Let's look at the moon a little deeper. You know, and again, the moon, card of Pisces, but it's connected to the spiritual connection. And it's also connected to the energy of trust and the Empress. We know the Empress' path was a tough one, but this is where she gained her knowledge, her wisdom, and her compassion. But now she is the leader of her own universe. And that may be the very energy that we need to take on, especially with the Strength card right there too. 3 of Cups. You know, I feel like someone may I feel like you have, you know, this is outside the storyline, but I feel like there's someone here who has a crush on someone else. And I do feel like it's the same sex, and I am feeling more male energy. And I'm feeling younger energy, but I'm 58, so that gives you a lot of room. And I kind of feel like you have a crush on someone, or someone has a crush on you. Okay, this is either going to happen to you, or this is about you. Because I feel like you haven't come out to them yet. Nine of Wands. You know, I'm still picking up that energy, and especially the Nine of Wands popping out, because, you know, when a card comes out, I feel different energy at different times. And here I am feeling this has been a struggle. You know, that this has been difficult. It just kind of feels like you're figuring yourself out, right? But you're clear, like you know. You know, I feel like absolutely you should, I don't know, like maybe come out and tell this person you're gay first, and then see how it goes. I don't know. I just feel like you never know. You never know. I feel like there's a few of you who are a little pissed off at a Leo. And this Leo, I do feel like probably has lied. This is your perception of it, okay? Now, they may have, but, you know, I mean, who am I kidding? I feel like this Leo has, well, I don't know, it's caused you a lot of pain. I have the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Well, I just feel like for some of you, and I'm picking up Leo energy pretty strong. Leo can be in their chart, but what I'm really picking up is more that, you know, their dominant energy. Their need to be in the forefront. Not all. Anyway, I feel like, I do feel like if you're in a relationship, well, I feel like no matter how this is, I do feel like you will leave this, Leo. You will break off communication. Because it has you moving into independent energy. And, you know, what I'm feeling is when I make this move and I am, you know, here I go, starting over again, right? And I feel like starting over, I don't know. But I get that energy, I'm starting over again. But I feel like it's also within your finances. And it could just be for some of you, you know, you're moving home, you're moving a home or something like that. But I am feeling that independent energy. But then with that independent energy, like once you're in it, and I don't mean years, I mean like probably within the week, you will start to feel a different type of energy. And why I'm saying that is because it's like the worry goes away. And I just don't know I don't think you realize well, peace exists. And I am seeing you making a move, calling it off. You know, enough is enough. Willing to start over on your own, right? But then, you know, have confidence within yourself. This may be one of those energies where it makes no sense wanting to know everything about where this person's been, what this person's done, because I feel like at this point, why do I even need to know that? Because this is about me going forward. And this person's not going to be part of your life. I'm not feeling soulmate, maybe karmic. I do feel like, wow, like I had to put a lot of energy in them. And it's overwhelming. Don't know if I can trust them or not. Probably not. But your stability waits outside of that relationship. But I feel like you already know that. So this may just be a confirmation for you. Okay. Let's look at the Empress. I didn't read the top cards. You know, I just don't feel like I need to. I feel like I picked up everything I was meant to pick up off of them. Okay, Empress. Empress, please. I have the Four of Swords, the Eight of Wands. I mean, right there, that energy tells me, you know, what I'm praying about, what I'm asking the universe for is returning to me. It will return to me. Sometimes much sooner than expected. The Hermit, card of Virgo. Introspection, going within, seeking the connection, as above, so below. Also number 9, Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So I have Virgo and Queen of Cups right next to each other. We're looking over the Empress though. So I do feel like this is energy that's coming back to me very quickly. And I feel like it's a connection to my roots. Or for some of you, like the person I used to be. And I feel like it's before. And I don't mean like a younger energy. What do I mean? Like a time before the pain of the heart. This could be previous life. The awareness over it, right? The awareness. You know, I look at the Hermit, I also think of the a teacher. Us, we are the teacher. And it is about taking the light that was lit during Hermit, right? That, you know, soaking it with knowledge and then spreading it outward in one way or another. It just naturally comes through you. And Queen of Hearts, Queen of Cups, is about opening the heart. She is touching on the card, turn on your heart light. Nobody better than the Queen of Cups. Very, very, you know, very loving energy, period. Comes from the heart. Let's keep building off of that. And we're going to add the Strength card in with that. I have the Seven of Cups. And I have the Princess of Swords. You know, I just feel like, again, that energy of... Some of you, you need to make a decision. You know, it is like you need to pick a cup. And the Princess of Swords, you know, she's a princess. She's not the queen. She's not the king. So she's not... She doesn't have all the knowledge yet, right? She's still on a learning path. You know, I just need to go back real quick because I feel like some of you, you know, what brought you to here today is you did hear news of someone, at least flirting. Yet this is telling me this is just the energy I need to overcome. I also feel the Princess of Swords is about, you know, I need to make a choice here. She knows her choice. It is about self-confidence. And some of you are faced with some choices and you don't know which way to go. Maybe, you know, what you're seeking guidance for. I feel like saying you do know, like you do know within you. And the answer has to come from you. So to speak, it's almost like allow yourself to feel the energy and you'll feel the path. The moon. So we've had the moon twice, so we definitely know some of you have a Pisces in your life, one way or the other. And again, I just feel like this is the energy of moving forward, even if I don't, you know, this is not about finding out all the facts. Nine of Cups, look at that. This is moving towards your own desires, right? This tells you that it's possible. Nine of Cups, you know, there needs to be balance. To live within the Nine of Cups, there has to be balance, right? There's emotional clarity. Doesn't mean I have all the answers to anything, but I'm okay with how everything is. Nine of Cups. Eventually, I want to move into a loving relationship. This is part of it, right? This is also about your creativity. This is about, you know, nothing's impossible. Okay, I'm going to pick these up. And I'm going to do final clarification across the board. I really have no clue how long this reading is. It's funny, when I get into a reading, I just lose track of time. It's not that I lose it, I'm just not keeping it. Right? I'm not keeping track of time. Okay, let's do it across the board. Aquarius, February 2019. Three of Pentacles. So this is energy of coming together with someone. The energy of, you know, working within a team. You know, there was a saying I was just thinking of, one hand greases the wheel. And I can't remember the second part of that. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Possibly. So, coming together. King of Wands is, look at that, Ace of Cups. King of Wands is the energy of someone who wants to, right? It doesn't have to be a fire sign, but this is someone who is ready and wants to come together, be part of this team of love, of love. Seven of Wands. Jeez. Two of Swords. King of Pentacles. Page of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. For some of you, I feel like this is someone from your past, you from their past, because I feel like, I just all of a sudden I feel like as the Page and the Queen, it's like I knew you then and I know you now. You may have a decision between the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles, or Queen. And for some of you, the King of Wands could very well be a fire sign, but I have to tell you, I just feel this energy of already. I think of the King of Wands, not an easy path. The Hermit. So for some of you, this King of Pentacles is a Virgo. And again, like the energy, again, because I feel like someone's ready to come together here. And someone understands by coming together, that means they know that they're part of a team. So it's not a individual journey, it's a team, right? The two of you. Definitely about love of the highest kind. And the awareness, right? I had to go through my own darkness to see my own light. And for some of you, that's the awareness of, yeah, I do truly love someone. I liked them, but now I am realizing I truly do love them, or I truly still am in love with them. Definitely feeling that younger, older energy. But there's energy holding you back from this too. Let me look at that. Because again, I'm feeling like you're not following your own bliss because of other people. And, maybe the only way to get away is to get away. I do feel like you're in a decision here. Because I feel like this King of Wands is the energy like, nope, they're ready. Okay, tell me about the Seven. I want to know more about the Seven. Some of you may be listen, I feel like someone's going to proclaim their love to you. And it just feels like, even though I know you want it, I feel this nervousness within you. But it feels like the nervousness is more about, again, ideas of other people and not so much your own. This is about not getting out of the head so much. And I feel like someone might be saying to you, like, are you kidding me? That person's got such an ego, or this or that. And maybe they did, because again, that younger energy, but now we're all mature. We've all grown up. We are, we're more adults. There's awareness, though, of this love. Okay, we'll let this be the last card. Well, there's your card. Aquarius. Look at that, the Chariot. Wow. Card of Cancer. 2 major arcanas. There's that 3 of Wands again. This is the energy of you just got to do it. You just got to do it, and you got to trust that it's going to work out. Believe it's going to work out instead of that it's not going to work out. Whatever that might be with you, especially with the Chariot. I have to have, that balance. I have to believe in my dreams, right? But not just believe in them. With the Star and the Chariot together and the 3 of Wands, it's like, I'm past the point of just saying, okay, I believe, but now it's like, it's time to put action behind it. And you know what? Instead of thinking that it won't turn out the way you want, start believing that it will. And don't search for the ending. This is the beginning. We're sitting over the card of Joy. So this is about letting, just giving away those burdens. I don't know. Judgment. Wow. And the Queen of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So we do have the King and the Queen. This is based on energy that you put out into the universe, right? This is about your own dreams. This is about your own hopes and wishes. And the energy coming around to you, especially with the Queen of Pentacles, if this is energy of a new job, beginning a creative project, because the Empress, you have quite a few energy where it talks about your own creativity. But again, Judgment is like, I feel like the trumpet is blowing, kind of moving you. Yet the Chariot doesn't move until you're prepared to move it. It's the balance of yin and yang. It's the understanding of light and shadow. And the acceptance of it. It's really not trying to control one or the other. It's that happy balance in between. And belief. If you tell yourself something's impossible, you then make it impossible. It's only impossible if we tell ourselves that. Let's see if I pick up anything else here. I'm looking at the Hermit right in the middle here, and it's coming under the Ace of Cups. So it's definitely showing me that for many of you, this part of the journey has been about love. Not just of another person, but also of yourself and your wishes. You have a lot of strong energy shown right now. So you're creating your future. And I just look at over here at the bottom of the deck is the Unknown card. Sometimes this card is so fitting. You look at it's the High Priestess. Oh, she's even upside down. Huh. Not upside down, but flipped over. So she's definitely part of the reading. But this is a card about your intuition and trusting with your intuition, not needing to know everything. That seems to be part of the reading here, Aquarius. I can't know it all. I have an inquisitive mind, but some things are better left unsaid, undone. And I don't need to know where I'm going to end up, even though I do have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. you know, it's like, just have fun. Have fun this month. In whatever way that means. Though, you know, you are being asked to be proactive. Be proactive in your own life. But as soon as you do, for some of you, it's like that's all it's going to take. And then you start to see things open up. And what I'm hearing is the more that you're able to do that, the more that you trust within the universe. The more energy I put into trusting, the more I'll just naturally trust, because you will be witness to it. So you will be witness to it. Stay in the present moment. Moment by moment. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. You know, this is about, your reading is quite a few different things, but what I'm really picking out on it is, well, I'm not even going to rehash the whole thing. What I want to say is, just Aquarius, it just feels like truly you're creating your path. It's showing me almost like a map. It is through the trusting of the universe, even trusting within my spiritual family. I have help here, and I have guidance here. My energy and the way I portray it is really important this month. Okay, to reach what I want to reach. Because I feel like, you know, I could choose to stay in, let's say I'm in a negative, you're in a negative energy. I could choose to stay in that negative energy. Would all this potential go away? Well, probably some of it, or it'll change the way it is. You know, but it's never too late. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. So your words for February are gratitude, trust, and joy. I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything. Yeah, we're going to have a fantastic 2019. And soon I'm going to start doing some live readings, you know, maybe pulling cards. My daughter, I think, did one today, though she did get cut off. You guys feel free to check out her channel. It's Jenny Love Tarot. But I'm going to put a little icon on my video, so at the end of the video you'll see it if you want to go over there, because she's starting some lives now. Okay, guys, I'm going to let that be. I love you so much. Have a wonderful February. Have a beautiful birthday. Keep the faith. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.